Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the shot's good.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Now here's MP. On the wing, MP. Got it.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's the Spurs ball. To the middle. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim and makes it look so easy.
Stolen by Vassell. Rejected by Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes it on the layup.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. From about 16. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Champagne's shot is off. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
From deep, MP. On target from range.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Here's MP, plenty of space. And there's another one for the Spurs. Thunder trail by 3. Up top, SGA. Shoots from the elbow. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Castle on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head, because you can't get a better look than that.
From deep, MP. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 8.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Down low. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Out to the right wing. From deep, MP. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to SGA. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Castle. On the wing, MP. Up in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Spurs out in front, leading by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, young players should focus on sharing the ball out there, and MP right now certainly endearing himself to his teammates with passes like that. Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Lets it fly. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so MP will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a three-point game. That one falls. And that's 15 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Down low. Here's SGA. MP with the block. Here's Champagnie. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Champagnie's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
From deep, MP. Oh, MP buries the triple.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Right side, SGA. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Fires from the wing. San Antonio with a rebound. MP outside. It's stolen by SGA. In transition, here they come. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Oh, great D that time from MP. Spurs lead by 4. To the left wing. On the wing, Vassell. Castle outside. From deep, MP. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And wow. I mean, giving Holmgren a look from there, that's just too easy.
Pass to Vassell. And here's MP. Lets the 3 fly. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Thunder trail by 5. Now here's SGA. Covered by MP. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. From deep, MP. Pure from 3-point range. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Spurs out in front, leading by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They double him with MP. And slammed it home, and a foul! A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on MP.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
Pass to Castle. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
MP left side. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Off the inbound pass. Nails it from 3. Give him 8.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Back to MP. Pass to Castle. Uncovered. Again, the Spurs score.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 4. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. MP really making a difference here.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Vassell. Spurs lead by 4. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim. They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Here's Holmgren. Holmgren with a big reach.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The 3. He buries it from 3. And that's a double-double for him now.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
The response, Devin Vassell saying, I can hit a 3 too.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking it inside, SGA.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Out to the wing. Double team on SGA. Uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
There's the screen. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. 10 for 13 on the game. There's a minute 47 left in the third. The score now all even.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
Back to MP. From outside the arc. San Antonio again missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look at the way these guys are battling on the glass and for loose balls.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter here. Count it. Good.
Come on. 7+ feet guys like Wemby, they aren't supposed to be that fluid shooting it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see it. That's your point guard getting up.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. And here's MP from outside. That won't go. Making him 7 for 10 now. Fires from the corner. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Thunder out in front, up by 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. San Antonio trailing here. Here's the 3. That's a miss. And he's 7 for 11 from the floor. Outside, SGA takes a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Now MP. Castle outside. Back to MP. Out left to the wing. From deep. The shot no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the middle. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. And the Spurs with possession here. 2-point game.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Rejected by Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, that's an explosive. explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Right wing. Let's loose for three. Buries it from outside.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
MP. Cash from downtown.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Knocks down the trifecta.
Big-time stuff by MP, playing well beyond his years.
2 minutes.
Now Holmgren.
2 minutes.
Here's SGA. Flushes it down with both hands.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
To take the lead. Money from three.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Tipped. MP. He drills the wide open jumper.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
Fires the three. Castle pulls it down. Spurs lead by 3. MP outside. From deep three-point range. Holmgren there for the rebound. SGA. Jams it home.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
From 10 feet out. It's good.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver. No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Now Holmgren. Shoots from 8. Cash it in. MP with it. Wembanyama puts it up and through.
And not intimidated at all. Wembanyama showing up in a clutch moment.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops. And that'll put them up 2. And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
And does the pressure affect you? Nope, not that time. Not for players who practice these moments. Well executed.
And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see